Hello, my loves. This is an upper body power Pilates workout using a pair of weights. Now, I recommend a light to medium pair of weights. I have 2 and 5 pound dumbbells for reference, but grab whatever you have around the house, objects, ankle weights, or whatever fits your strength, but just nothing too heavy that's going to overpower your frame today. And now it's flow style, so follow along with me. And if you're ready, we'll get started. So we're going to start laying down on our backs with some abs to really drop into our center and also drop into our breath. So laying down, get nice and comfortable here. Plant those feet into the earth, into the mat. And I want you to make a diamond shape with your fingers and place them down just below the belly button here. So make that triangle just below the belly button. Taking an inhale, and I want you to arch the back. As you exhale, press the lower back into the mat and really curve that spine, making the tailbone heavy. Inhale and exhale. Feeling that movement, expanding and contracting. Connecting to our deep core and our breath. You might want to even close down your eyes. Really overextend and then really press that tailbone heavy. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just neutralize that spine. Place your head into your hands, elbows out nice and wide. Taking an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, press that tailbone heavy once again, but lift the head, neck, and shoulders off. Reach those arms out by your side. Extend. Bring them back to your head and then lower back down. Try not to pull on your neck here. So lifting up, use your abs. Extend those arms long. Bring them back, hammock the head, lower back down. Inhale, big exhale, come up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back down. Inhale to prepare. Lifting up. Slow and controlled. Really stretch through those fingertips. Lengthen those arms. On these last two, really crunch up as high as you can. Good for 3, for 2, and 1. Now tabletop the legs, reach the arms up. We're going to crunch up with our arms and then reach them overhead. So full ab crunch with the arms overhead, keeping those shoulders away from our ears. Big exhale to crunch up, dropping that belly button to your spine. Make sure our knees in line with the hip. Rib cage closes in. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hammock the head into the hands. Crisscross twist bicycle crunch through your tabletop. So tabletop and then opposite knee to opposite elbow and back to center. Keep that tailbone heavy the entire time and keep drawing that belly button down into your spine, into the mat. Really hook that elbow outside the knee. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your arms down. Keep the legs in tabletop. Toe taps, pressing that lower back into the floor. Toe tap right, back to tabletop, toe tap left. As you lower the leg, really send that belly button into the spine. Visualize that scooping in. You shouldn't have a gap in that lower back, so really make that tailbone heavy. Lower abs working here. For 10. Breathe into it for 9, 8, 7, good, beautiful. Keep it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now place the head back into the hands. If you can, double toe tap. Otherwise, stick with the single. Legs come down and then crunch everything up. Everything lowers, everything folds in. So modified suitcase crunch here. Lifting up from the head, neck, and shoulders. Lift those shoulder blades off. No pulling on that neck. For 5, for 4, good, for 3, 2, 1. Now extend the arms and legs out long. Get that beautiful stretch first. Close the rib cage. Taking an inhale, reach those arms to the ceiling. Exhale, round up, reach forward up over your toes. I'm going to shift back a bit. I'm coming off my mat. And then get a beautiful hamstring stretch coming forward. So Pilates roll-ups, and then you're going to control on the way down. I want to offer a modification just in case. If you need to, bend the knees, reach the arms up, sit up all the way, tuck your hands underneath, and then slowly control yourself down with your hands underneath your hamstrings, and then back down. Otherwise, full roll-up, reach those arms up, curl up, use your abs, get a nice stretch of the hamstrings, reach forward, peel down bone by bone. So recenter, stack the spine, and then scoop the belly all the way down. Reach the arms. Use your breath. Slow and controlled. Beautiful, we'll do 2 more. So reach, scooping up, reaching forward, slowly lower down. Last one, inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Up and reach forward and shake it out. Now we're gonna grab the weights. I'm gonna grab my 5 pounds and come back down to your lying down position. We have a chest press. So firmly plant those feet into the ground, tailbone heavy, weights up, palms face out, lower down, 90-degree angle, squeeze up. We lower and then squeeze those weights like magnets at the top. Inhale and exhale, press away. Check to make sure our alignment's correct. Elbow is in line with the wrist. And we don't break at the wrist, keep it all neutral. Good. For 5, 4, we hold and pulse in 2, 1, lower down, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, press up in 2, 1, everything presses up. Now palms face each other in line with the shoulder. So the wrist, elbow, shoulder, all in line. Press those hips up into a bridge. From here, skull crush down, bend from the elbow. As you extend, I want you to lift your right knee off. Lower the arms, bend, and then extend as you alternate legs in that march. Now, if the march is too much, just hold that bridge. Challenge your core stability if you can. Just bend from the elbow and extend. Keep those hips stable and steady. Go slower than you think. Good. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 more good one. Good. And slowly lower back down. So now weights are going to kiss together. Tabletop the legs. One arm drops as the knees go to the opposite side. So we're starting on the right. Open up chest fly as we drop our knees over to the left and then back to center. If that left arm is too much and you need extra support, you can always lower that left arm down to the ground for extra support as we drop the knees. So single arm chest fly as we lower and drop the knees off to the opposite direction. Go to your edge, so you don't want to go too far where you can't get back to center or where you lose your correct form. So keep scooping in the belly, keep that tailbone heavy. Squeeze that right chest muscle to bring the weight in. Soft elbow bend, keep the joints protected for 3, 2, 1, other side. Lower the knees, open up to the left. Extra slow to start to get that movement in our body. Remember, you can always drop that right arm for extra support on the ground. This is a challenging move. Obviously, the lower the legs go, the harder it is going to work on your core to bring the knees back to center. Find your edge. Coming up, both arms in our chest fly. Extend the legs long up the wall in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up the wall. Lower 45 degrees if you can. Open up chest fly. If you want extra abs, lift the head, neck, and shoulders off as you fly. Add a toe touch. Open, flip the palms, reach up to our toes. Open, close, flip the palms, reaching up. Burn out the chest here. Relax the neck. Big open fly. Can you extend the legs a little lower? Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Weights down by our side. In 1, keep them there if you can. Scissor the legs. You can always drop the weights if it's too much on those shoulders. For 8, 7, 6, legs long. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now rock and roll yourself up with those weights nice and safely. Come into a high plank position. So tucking the toes, shoulders or weights underneath our shoulders, holding that high plank. From here, send the hips back, downward dog, and then cross climb opposite knee to opposite elbow. Send the hips back, opposite knee to opposite elbow. Good, really draw that knee in nice and slow. Make the abs work extra hard. Enjoy that downward dog stretch and mobility. We drop to our knees into a 4-point kneel in 5, 4, 3. Finish off this last one. 2, 1. Drop to our knees. So now keeping those weights underneath our shoulders, knees underneath hips. Row one weight in and lower. Alternate sides. So it's a modified renegade row. Squeezing that back, so really draw that weight into our waistline. Keeping those shoulders away from our ears, gaze is forward. Nice neutral spine, squeeze the shoulder blades. Good. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we drop to one weight, and this is where I'm dropping to my lighter set, as I have weaker rotator cuff and shoulders. But you can always start heavier in your medium set, or if you have the luxury, otherwise drop to no weights on any of these moves if it doesn't feel right. So we're starting with a flying side plank. So lifting up into your side plank. Weight is overhead. Bend into your knees, and then overhead side plank. Drop it down and reaching up. Lots of strength and control. Can always do this without the weight. Really bend into both knees. Really extend over, strong high plank. You're not here long. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep that weight in the right hand, lower the left, and keep that right foot out nice and long. Support yourself here, left hand on your hip, flip the right palm out, single arm bicep curl. Now this is going to feel easy to start, but don't you worry, we are adding on. This is just your first layer. So we have a little sideline series here before we repeat you on the other side. All right, on this one, flip the palm, reach up and over, oblique side bend, press the weight overhead, back to center how you came. One curl, flip the palm, reaching over, pull that weight down, in, all the way down. Elbow in tight, flip, press, and then recenter. Really think about going up and over in that waistline so you don't want to just collapse. Really lengthen the arm. We're going to hold over in that oblique side bend. In 3, 2, 1, hold just the pull down. Down and reach. Down and reach. Hold it there. If you need the support, you can always lower this arm. Otherwise, stay with me. We all drop the arm in 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift up out of that bottom hip. Good. 3, 2, 1. Reach the arm up, lower that left arm. Now we have a thread the needle. Scooping the right arm under and extending all the way up. Scoop it under, extend up. That's option 1. Option 2, full side plank. Scoop under and reach. Go as far as you can to scoop. Getting into that oblique. Extend that arm out, stretch it up. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. We drop the knee. In 2, 1. Drop that knee, keep that arm stretched up. Tricep. So bend the elbow. Extend. So overhead tricep. We're going to add the leg. So as you bend, keep the leg down. As you extend, everything comes up, the arm, the leg. Bend and extend. Nothing moves from the shoulder to the elbow, just the forearms moving, and then lifting that leg. Burn it out. Last move here. Use your core, stabilize. Use that breath. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Take a moment, maybe shake out that right arm. We're doing exactly the same on the left, starting with that flying side plank. So grabbing that weight, setting yourself up in your side plank. Make sure that wrist is underneath the shoulder to start. Reach the arm overhead, bend into your knees, reach it over. Bend, and then reach and lengthen. Good, you're not here long. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that bottom knee. Bring that elbow in, bicep curl on the left. We curl and lengthen. Elbows in tight to the body. Make sure we don't extend and lock out. Keep that time under tension. Isolate that bicep. In a moment, you know what's coming up. We add that oblique side bend with that pull down. In 3, in 2, in 1. Curl, extend overhead, side bend, back through center. Lift up out of the waistline. Big, strong exhales. So good. We hold that side bend, nice and strong in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Hold it over there, just the pull down. Bring it in and up. Draw that elbow in, squeeze the back. You've got this. All the way for 8, 7, 6. We drop the right arm. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach that arm up to the ceiling. Thread the needle, scooping under, and slowly peel and extend it up. Full side plank if you can. Otherwise, stay with that knee down, modified version. So strong. Last 10. Then we drop that bottom knee. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the bottom knee. Bend tricep overhead. As everything extends, you lift the leg. Everything bends, everything extends. You're also getting a little bit of the glutes here, a little bit of lower body. Keep strong. Almost there. You'll feel this in the backs of the arms burning out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Shake out those arms. Now we're going to grab both weights and come up to a standing position. I'm going to stick to my 2 pounds. No shame in that. We're going to start with a row. So hinge forward, palms face each other, roll those shoulders back and down. Both weights row into our waist, and then extending out. We row in, extend out. Make sure we have that neutral spine, peel that belly button in, really send the hips back to protect that lower back as we're in this hinge position. So we're also working strong into our core as we squeeze that back. Feeling it in those lats, that mid back. We hold that row in 3, in 2, in 1. Hold. Tricep kick back and then bend in. Kick everything back, bend it in. So we work those single arms. Now with our triceps, it's double. Good. Keep those elbows in tight. We hold back in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. Flip the palms, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse in. Try and touch those thumbs. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We stand up in 2, 1. Punch the weights up And then bend your knees, Pilates high knees with your weights. So pull down with those weights. Knee drives up, engage that core. We are done with the weights in 10, in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, but we're not done. In 3, 2, 1, weights down. Meet me in a high plank. All right, this is our finisher. 2 pushbacks. Hinge back, come back to your high plank. 1, do that again. For 2, drop the knees, 2 push-ups. 1, 2. Now lower everything down. Rest your head into your hands. 2 back extensions. Lift up, lower, lift up, and lower. Then press back into your plank. Tuck the toes into your plank, and then back to your press backs. Ready, let's go. Open up the hips, high plank. Send your hips back, shoot forward. Drop the knees, or you can do a full push-up. Chest to floor. 2 push-ups. Lower all the way down. Feet in line with the mat, toes point out, heels in. Send energy through the legs and the lower back. Lifting up and lowering. Lift and lower. Tuck the toes. Again. Hinging back. 2 push-ups. Lower everything down. Shoulders away from ears. Really lift that chest off the floor. Finish strong. You're in your last 20 seconds. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. Open up the hips. Sit back, child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Take a moment. Melt into the floor here. And let's take those hands into prayer and bend the elbows. Get a beautiful tricep stretch. Maybe walk those elbows out a little further to deepen the stretch. Amazing work. Good, and unfold. And then lower yourself onto the mat. Belly onto the mat here, scorpion stretch. So extend your left arm out. Press into your right as you bring that right leg up and over, and feel that nice shoulder stretch on the left. Good. Unwind. Other side. So press through the left. Reach that left arm up and over. Make sure that right arm's out in line with the shoulder. Good, back through center. Inhale, pressing up to an upward facing dog or a cobra. Maybe look over your right and left shoulder. Do that a couple of times, and then meet me in a comfortable seated position. Reaching those arms up. Take a nice side bend, so drop that right arm to the mat. Reach that left arm up and over. Inhale through the center, other side. Exhale. Inhale back through center. Exhale, reach. One more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now let's seal it all in together with a couple of breaths. Reaching those hands up overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. One more. Inhale. And exhale, hands through heart center. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you in this community. Whether you're just starting out or you've been here a while, you all mean the world to me, and I hope that you love this workout. As always, drop a comment, feedback, share it with a loved one, and I can't wait for the next workout, which is also the last workout of the Pilates and Strength program. But don't you worry, there's plenty more to come, and I look forward to it. I hope you have the most beautiful day, and I'll see you on your mat next time. Thank you.